All right. Well, then we're gonna go with Snowmageddon. This is by Willow Rock. Willow Rock are the same people who brought. Oh boy. Well, it's coming out of there, whether I like it or not. Just popping the. Oh god, it is. It's flowing out of there. Oh holy sh! Oh my god. It's the beer that's all head. Oh no! Like seriously, there's next to no beer in there. It's just all head. I don't know how to. I don't know. We might need a minute. We might need a minute for that to settle. Uh, wow. You guys weren't here when I did the last one by Willow Rock, but Willow Rock is the brewery that created the I Am Groot, and it's a Groot style Belgian ale with all of these like weird snort the head and pour some. No, I'm not going to snort the head, guys. Yeah, I have an upper respiratory problem. Like I have been coughing and sneezing already. I don't need to snort a beer at the moment. So I need you to just chill out, okay? But these guys are the ones who did the I Am Groot, which I stopped streaming. I broke my rule and I tried a beer from my fridge while I wasn't streaming, and I immediately started the stream again, just so that I could talk about the I Am Groot ale. It was very, very interesting, and you guys should check out that review. But in the meantime, I am desperately trying to keep this from exploding. This is not a cooperative beer. There's a massive amount of carbonation in this thing. When I was a kid, you used to do this. With soda, that works. With a beer, what the fuck? That's a very odd flavor. You and I are going to have a go when this whole thing settles down. You and I will talk. I need you to settle down. That was. What are you? Willow Rock 1 pint ale. Warm up. The Snowmageddon is upon us with enough warmth to feel it in your bones. This malt monstrosity will match up against the storm outside with a storm of flavor, ranging from wheat, cracker, bread, and dark chocolate, to a slight cherry note from the Belgian yeast strain used. It all sounds good to me too. I just it's why is it 70% head? Because originally it was 100% head, and it's slowly working its way down to less than that. I'll tell you what. I am going to. Oh boy, I here's my plan. I'm going to angle the camera as such, and then I'm going to leave the room for a minute, and then I will be back. You can let me know when that goes away. Is it better? It's not. This beer will not cooperate. This is the beer. Its personal slogan is "Ready or not, here I come." Because this, you need a straw for this beer. This beer is it's a little silly. I'm not done yet. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Fine. Here we go. It's. Wow, that's a weird flavor. All right. Oh God. Okay. This is stupid. Um this beer is it is so aggressively foamy that I tried to just take the foam down, and instead what happened was it expanded even further and went up the back of my nose, so I may as well have snorted the foam. It's all up in there now. Get a spoon. That's one way of drinking responsible drinking. The foam. Yeah, well, it is. It's a very odd flavor in foam form. I don't know. Okay. It's called Snowmageddon because you will have to wait until being rescued to actually drink it. This is. I don't know if I, because this review is gonna be like 40 minutes long, just to get to the part where I taste the beer. So this is Willow Rock's Snowmageddon. Now Willow Rock brought us I Am Groot, and that was incredibly good. So I want to give this one a shot here because I think it's going to be incredibly good too. But I will tell you right now, for anybody who is watching the VOD up on YouTube, as soon as I cracked the can, it began billowing foam at me, and then I poured it's absurd. It's absurd. The expansion rate on this thing, they do say that it is malted like crazy, and I guess if you malt a beer, then maybe it gets very foamy. I don't know, but the end result is that this beer is coming out loud. It's ready to fight. And I'm ready to fight with it, so let's do this. Yeah, there's malted, and then there's like... This beer is malted. It's fucking crazy. So one of the things that I noticed when I tasted the foam is that there is a distinct fruity flavor that they do not mention on the can. So I don't know whether the maybe it's foamy like this because it's started to skunk, or maybe it's foamy like this no matter what. I don't consider the flavor skunky at all, so I don't think that's the case. I think this is just the way that the beer is. This beer is flavorful and tasty. But they say that it's going to taste like bread, wheat, crackers, and then possibly a cherry edge. I'm getting banana. And, you know how I feel about banana, but it's not too much. It's just that woo of a banana that you get when you and then it goes away. It's not too much. It's just there's something about a banana in general that when you take a bite of one, there's like a little bit of a Daffy Duck character going in the background for me emotionally, that I think is a bit more than I'd like. In here, it's well balanced enough with a chocolatey flavor, a roasted chocolatey flavor that I think I'm actually enjoying it. Wow, okay, there's the cherries. Wow. Wow, a little zing of cherry. Wow. Alright, I see what you're doing here. Leave some for me. No, you baby, you can't. If the beer was that foamy, it has to be like 50% gluten. I'm going to give you a teaspoon of this, and no more. But yeah, it's like a chocolate banana, with like a chocolate sundae with banana split. And then they put some maraschino cherries on there. They got a little whipped cream, plenty of it on the top. Good Lord, no, this is a beer that is packed with flavors. I can see where they're saying this is. I've heard people use this term before, winter warmer. There's a couple of beer companies out there that have one of them. And this is a beer that will actually absolutely, on a cold, dreary Syracuse winter day where you're just stuck inside facing the endless gray sky and the sort of gross, slushy snow that we get these days. It used to be nice powder. But you're kind of staring down the barrel of a Syracuse winter, and you need something that's going to just put that pep in your step, that's going to give you a little surprise. And again, it is just like a just out of nowhere. Oh, that's good. That's very good. I'm going to take the tiniest bit to Indigo. And actually, I'm going to say, Indigo, meet me at the door, because I'm going to hand you the tiniest bit. You can, and I want them to be able to hear your response. The tiniest bit. Don't hurt yourself.
Okay. Smells lovely. Smells like kind of caramelly. Very fruity. Lots of cherry. A little bit of banana.
Just a hint.
A little bit. I am getting like yeast.
So yeah, that's the malt.
It's a malt. You know what I am getting? Some, like, when you get really, really, really dark chocolate, like 90% dark chocolate, it has, like, this weird sweetness to it.
A bittersweet?
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm getting, around the edges.
Seriously, I'm so worried about, because yesterday you were so sick, I'm so worried about you that I really don't want you to drink a lot of this. That's why I left, like...
I only have one sip.
There's like a finger in the bottom of it. You can kill it, but don't kill yourself in the process, okay? All right.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you so.
I gotta take good care of my woman. She's taking good care of me through this cold thing. And I'll be lying in bed all at the end of the day, and she gives me little scritchy scratches on my back, and she keeps me feeling, not miserable. So when her stomach is bugging her, I gotta be good to her and take care of her. Oh, damn though, that's a fancy ass beer right there. That's a very unusual beer. Whereas the other one that we tried was good. It was a good beer. It wasn't a what the hell kind of a beer. This is a kind of a beer. And I knew from the minute that I knew there was something weird going on in there. Chocolate, banana, cherry, maybe some roasted nuts, and just a fuckload of malt. Malt for days. If you can get to the drink past all of the foam, you're going to be glad you did. That was also found at Branching Out Bottle Shop. I'm going to keep plugging them, because I really like their shop. I think they're really nice people. Gone in there several times now, and I just think Joel and Carissa are really sweet people. And I think they're doing fine business-wise. I don't think they're in any danger. But I want to keep it that way. I want to keep those guys in business. Hop back in here. It's like someone made a cherry chocolate chip banana bread and then liquefied it all. I mean, pretty much. It's thick too. It's like a. It is like a liquefied loaf of bread. There's no getting around that. Whew. Whew, boy. What you doing up there, Joel?